Yo guys, what is going on? It's your boy, Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. Another stream today in one day. That's kind of crazy, but unfortunately for you guys, Banjo Tooie, it's going to be a little bit short because I think I found a format to actually make work with my formatting. Like I was talking about how we ended Banjo Kazooie, and I was saying I couldn't figure out a good format on how to do Banjo Tooie. I think this one, it's going to be 6 parts, but take that cane of sugar because it's like, each stream's going to be like, what, 2 hours and a half with the exception of part 1. Now, how's everyone doing tonight? I did one streamer like earlier this afternoon, so it's like, I did 3-hour stream, but hey, it was fun. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to stream more, so here we are. This is Banjo Tooie. This is the sequel to Banjo Kazooie. This is going to be the XBLA version. I will cover the differences, of course. And yes, I'm going to continue playing offline because we're going to be playing this offline. I don't connect my stuff. Good thing. So the last time I played this game on stream was years ago. I think 2 years ago. 13 hours and 5 minutes. So I just realized they have a nuts and bolts reference there, which, you know, that's one difference. And when you first start the game, all these 3 files are going to be completely empty. Like, no pictures until you actually click on the thing. That's also a different thing, too. Big tip. I want to let you guys know a big tip right here. Because this is the XBLA version, they didn't consider recording the lines of the 64, because the 64's cutscene, it was recorded with lag in line. This one, because this doesn't have any lag and they didn't re-record the stuff, it's going to be off-frame. I'll say that much. So all my stuff is on sync. It's just the game. If you guys think about it, it's only the game that's off sync for this one cutscene. He's been doing that for 2 years. How's this how's he like not sore from this? That's kind of crazy, actually. I hope you're getting some major overtime, Klongo. You really need that overtime, my friend. I just realized the game's a little loud. I didn't do a sound test. Rip. Firewall has so much of bear's gosh. Come on, Banjo. Don't go bankrupt on us. This is only the sequel, man. You gotta play your cards right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Dude, she did not just did that. And it's been, what, 2 years? Come on, Kazooie. You fooled someone who's being naive. I don't know. Kazooie, you're gonna really trick the people who are like very innocent-minded, I guess you could say. But you know, I just realized they've never had a cavern like that before. Because, you know, it's a sequel and stuff, so this takes place 2 years after the events of Banjo Kazooie defeating Grunty, the evil witch. He was jealous of the 8-year-old's beauty. So this is what I mean by off-sync. It sounds really weird. Yeah, like it's like it's more on the where the thing starts drilling, and it's still playing the song that you would hear from the house. So yeah, that's the off-sync piece I was talking about when they didn't want to re-record the stuff. Look at the game though, it looks much more beautiful though, compared to say like the N64 version. Now I don't have as much experience with the XBLA, but what I'll say though is I I've only done maybe one playthrough of the XBLA on stream. Oh, you guys could barely hear me on stream, huh? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm surprised her spine did not get crushed. That's crazy. No one needs to see that. No one needs to see that at all. I might need to lower the sounds. Huh. Give me a hand. Wow. That's such a dirty trick, too. Yeah, even the sound's still off sync right now. Oh, it's been 2 years. You've been doing that? That is some mad dedication right there. Should not mock the boulder blaster. I really like how it says Grunty sisters, by the way. Like, they're really trying to cover their identity at the moment. It's like they knew that this was coming up. Oh no, guys, she came back from her grave. She's a skeleton. This sync is really ruining the moment right now. I don't know how she's still alive. Plans to help. See, interesting that they rhyme. And Banjo's hairy butt. Oh, whoop. Whoop. Yeah, there's a little desync there. Alright. Is this where they start becoming on sync again? No. They still, they would be playing that one, the jingling noise. Still. That's crazy, though. I don't know how she's moving without muscles. It's kind of insane. After all, Banjo, oh my lord. It's not about playing poker anymore, guys. It's life or death. Quick fire. Grunty coming. I think that should be better. Like... Oh, she's all cross-eyed and stuff. Jesus, she's gonna be playing her most, deadly spell. Spell's coming. Yeah, we need to get out, guys, because that's how it is. Bottles, you idiot. Ready to leave, we are. See, I'm surprised that she's still able to move though. Like with no muscles or anything, no tendons. Just a straight up skeleton. rip. So as you guys can tell, this game is way darker than Banjo Kazooie. It's prequel. Be back, have no fear. She's not coming back for him. He's just a low wage worker, unfortunately. Yeah, they're playing the song that's deploying the monsters right now. Like Banjo's house is all burnt to crisp. I don't blame you. Well, at least everyone's out safely. Not everyone. You gotta look at bottles, man. Where's Goggle Boy? He got burnt to crisp, guys, and he's dead. You're gonna make it. Unfortunately. Yeah, very much unwell. Oh, come on, Kazooie. Don't be messed up at the very end. Yeah, she got her revenge on us, alright. And it's only been, what? 4 hours ago, I sent her to Oblivion, where she fell on her tower. I have a feeling it's not gonna be so easy this time. Oh, he's right about that. So, welcome to depressing Spiral Mountain. Unlike the first game, it's very depressing. No remains, no pictures, no furniture, nothing. Not even the poker chip tables. But here's a good part. You still retain all your moves from the last game. If you ever wanted to talk to bottles, just interact with the body. Or a molehill to get some review. That's the only way to get a review of the moves that you've already learned from the first game. If you ever never played a game before, I would highly recommend learning them. But it's always recommended to play the prequel before playing the sequel, in most cases. So, yeah, there's that. Before we go, though... Oh, who is this character, you may be asking? He's a brand new character now, wouldn't you guys say? And all the items appear to be in a nest. So that's the thing about Banjo Tooie. It's going to be much more of a collectathon than an arcade-style platformer based. But here's the thing, though. Before we go Spiral Mountain leaving, we collect this Cheeto page, and Cheeto is actually in this game. We just have to go back to Grunty's lair to actually turn in these Cheeto pages, which we will do. I want to say next stream, actually. Because unlike Banjo Kazooie, where I turned in all the Cheeto codes at the end of the game, or when we started revisiting, I'm going to actually start doing them at the end of the streams when I have more than enough Cheeto pages. Alright, so we go inside the tunnel here. And look who's waiting for us. He's actually this is the first time we actually met Klungo, doing Baron Bird in person. Me smash. Minion with the mission. If it isn't the Baron, it'll cause so much trouble for Mr. Grunty. Yeah, we were just playing the hero, man. Don't hate on us if we were playing the hero. But we just started our game. Alright, pro tip though, these potions that he's gonna be consuming, they're all randomized for the playthrough, but you will always go against the 3 potions he uses throughout the game. So in this case, because we started the first fight with the red potion, oh my goodness. This potion is actually the easiest to deal with, actually. I've had files where he used a red potion at the very end of this, the very last fight. I've had him use in the second fight, and so on and so forth. There's not a combination of what to do, but you know, just do that and you're good to go. Not that difficult. Ding 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 ding. Dun 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 dun. Fritz player Congo. Yeah, you asked for it. Hey, you have not seen the last of me. Dude, he's getting paid such a low wage to, you know, to work for her. It's kind of absurd if you guys don't know. So, yeah, definitely not recommended for someone like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Isle of Hags, the Jinjo village. A lot of new things happen. These are Jinjo family houses, with the exception of Gray. Gray has been destroyed by the, you know, the digging machine, the Hag one. And here's what we call the silos. These are going to be basically your teleporters throughout the game. You know, kind of like replacing quadrant pods, but way more convenient. So they're no longer matching. You just need to find one, and basically the network connects to each other. Very easy. Now we go to the Grand Palace. The Jinjo King Jingling's throne room. There's a little bit more story to it around, but not really that story focused. Yeah, your kingdom's definitely empty. Buy those witches in their giant Hag 1 machine. Kind of like a quiet, but you need them all back for the quick kickball tournament game. Oh, Jesus Lord. Really now? But they're only going against the moles, though. AKA Bottles' people. It's just a game, though. They're way more at stake, but hey, we got our first Jiggy of this entire game. Sweet. Should go see the Master Jiggy Wiggy. Jiggy who? Okay. Yeah, I feel, you know, when I first played through this game when I was a kid, I thought he was just making stuff up, like crystal jiggies. What's a Jiggy Wiggy? And why is there a mole that has like a Pokemon trainer's hat from Ash Ketchum? Question mark? So many questions left unsaid. But he's pretty cool, right? A strange pet thingy was cool too. Lols, Kazooie, you really are something. Alright, now this cutscene is actually on sync. So that's the main bad guys as you know, hideouts. What's that? They got a large machine that strangely could go through a entrance? Question mark? That's a bit weird. Wow. Just wow. So basically they're using Bob. And no talking. No more rhyming. But they rhyme too, though. Life Force, you say? New body you will have. It could take forever. Lols. So you have to select a target. Who's she taking the target though? And how does she know? How'd she know that we got our first Jiggy from him? the suck button. Lols. You're using a machine to suck. Alright, but jokes aside though, it's questionable. Dude, we just met Jingling and he's just like, he's already been targeted by the Hags. Talk about very, very unlucky. Steel life force. The bear we just missed. What about that traitor? Was he ever on your side? Question mark? I don't think so. Now he's just a zombie, a lifeless zombie, man. Really now? They can't. You know, this adventure is about 13 hours, 14 hours long. Now, Mole and Jingling are gone in time, but they don't put a time pressure on us, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you try to go back, Jingling does reference. If you ever fought a boss before, you visit King Jingling, he actually tells you like trivia things about what happened to like certain bosses and their background stories. And Bottles, how do you have a minion in your house? That is very worrisome. But yeah, honeycombs give you your life, and then of course we have to talk to his wife. Oh boy, how do we break the bad news to her? Keep quiet, Kazooie. Yeah, this 14-hour adventure is basically, who knows how long that's gonna take. But she doesn't know that her, you know, Bottles is dead. By the way, Jet Force Gemini reference along with Donkey Kong reference, if you guys couldn't tell. Well, that was pretty cool. So here is where we're gonna get a tutorial on how to use the camera and zooming. So basically, Banjo's eye view, just use the right stick up and down to zoom in. So basically, it's like that. It's pretty cool, but not really helpful. I don't really go to first person like that unless I need to like use something else. And here's the Pokemon trainer. Sprays. Let's see. Especially since your dad's such a hero. Any substitutes? Why wouldn't we? Wow. They're like... They don't know. I don't think they need to know at the moment. And then he also has a... So the guy's name is Juno and the girl's name is Viola. Viola? From Jet Force Gemini. And they have a mascot called Lupus, who's like a robotic dog. Take the kidney sugar because I haven't played Jet Force Gemini in like years. Ah, so that's where we go order McDonald's. Here's another silo thing I was talking about earlier. So we had that unlocked. So now we go back to Jinjo Village and of course the Wooden Hollow here. And the way you collect Jinjos is basically 5 per world, but they're no longer like color categorized. Or should I say, they're no longer separate with colors. They're now all randomized in every single placement. But you'll collect basically all the Jinjos. Every ball will have the same amount of Jinjos of the color. They're just randomly placed now. Interesting that we got blue first, because blue was the first Jinjo I collected in Banjo-Kazooie, for the LP. Huh. That's very interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and press on through. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Talk to the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper. Yada 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 yada. To prove yourself worthy, you must collect the images from the Jiggy Wiggy himself, and they're called jigsaw puzzles, also known as Jiggies, which we already have. So yeah, Jiggies are basically going to be a tool to take the next challenge. So you don't get to ever use them, which is odd. You just keep them and then that's it. Jiggy Wiggy's Temple. Alright, you can't speed up the text here, unfortunately. A golden model lift. So you guys remember the bottles challenge I was talking about last stream from the finale? Yeah, that's basically what this is, but this is actually mandatory, unfortunately. I much prefer the whole like portrait thing. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. Yes, yes, yes. We know how to play. We know how to play. You have a limited time, but if you fail, basically, you don't need to worry. In this game, there's no life system. So, you still have your honeycombs, but you don't have like a life count, if that makes sense. Should you die, you just go back to the world's entrance or whatever the last spawn entrance you spawn to. That's it. There's no game overs unless you quit the game. And there's no extra game over cutscenes, unfortunately. The mighty power of Jiggy Wiggy. It's so powerful. Show me the light. It's like legitimately right there too. Is it Mayahem or Mayahem Temple? I don't remember. Whoosh! Sword bash! Convenient. Alright, we don't have enough Jiggies to do the second challenge. Challenge 2 is gonna be 4 Jiggies, yep. Which is fine. Alright, so we're gonna go to the temple. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mayahem Temple. Oh, it is spelled with a Y-A. So these exactly work like the silos I was talking about earlier. Except they're only for this world, the warp pads. Interesting. No, oh my goodness, are the controls like... Yeah, they're inverted. Oh my goodness, that's gonna take me used to. Oh, they're not inverted. What am I talking about? Alright, that sounds good. So unlike Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo Tooie is actually way more open world. And actually the worlds interconnect from each other. So the player won't be able to get all the Jiggies on the first run. And nests, basically you collect it, it's basically 5 per nest. With a treble clef worth 20. And basically notes are used to like pay a toll to our new instructor called Janjars, who is Bottles' cousin, by the way. Or brother. I thought they were cousins. So this is going to be our new sergeant throughout the entire game. And yeah. This is where all the rhyming goes, by the way. It's not that good. Without your advanced techniques. Yeah, why not just teach us now? And by the way, all the notes, should you die, you don't need to recollect them, just like the N64 version. And nothing spawns back. What you need is an X aiming sight, hit the target, then you might. First person view by pressing Y. Hit the L or R trigger to fire with accuracy. That doesn't rhyme because they had to change it. Very rare occasions you'll see like him hitting the head with the silo, or him like jumping up and then the silo like automatically like closes. So our first move that we just learned, basically, it's a cursor in like first person mode. And this is going to become very important because we're going to be using these moves a lot more too, along with our basic moves. So it is worth noting that. Oh, right, and then there's that. So that way we unlocked our entrance here. Treasure chamber. Can't find target Zen's fair priceless relic thingy. We don't care. And reward us with a jiggy. Hey, a jiggy, huh? We love our jiggies. He jiggy with it. So he's gonna open the top chamber. All right. Extra honeycomb piece. We'll be talking about those next stream. But basically, unlike the first game where you needed to collect 6, these have a fixed currency of like when to exchange them. When that time comes, I'll tell you who. I'll tell you guys exactly who to give them to. So with that being said, we unlocked another warp pad, so we have another network to work with. All right, here's another enemies. Unlike it. So these what do you call it? The exclamation point honeycomb. They appear throughout the game, but at a random they'll play with your meter, and whatever you stop on the thing, it basically gives you that life meter, how much life you get. So if you land on a 1, you basically lost every 1 except for 1. If you landed a full, you landed a full. Oh no, they're segmental. What am I talking about? And see how the enemy just spawned back just now? Yeah, that's a lot of Banjo Tooie's enemies right there. Alright, before we go, I want to go up here because there's a Jiggy up here. Our first Jiggy of the entire Mayahem Temple. Still love to use that, by the way. Oh my goodness, I forgot we have fall damage. For whatever reason. We have a green Jinjo here. Jinjo! Now, these enemies are not going to hit us. These are just basically practice our aiming. The move that we just learned from, jam jars. I'm surprised those enemies don't hit us. Those buggers. Alright. Pressing on. We have our second Jiggy of this world. This game is very, very open world with its sections, so it does not matter where we go and how we start it. And by the way, if you see a green, it basically means you've already learned their move. Self-explanatory. Alright. Now we see a Mumbo skull. That means we get to visit Mumbo in this game. Basically, instead of Ecom Bokum tokens, we now give them Globos. They are basically, the equivalent to Ecom Bokums. Except instead of collecting multiple Ecom Bokums, you just collect. You just need one to get Mumbo service and the other one for someone else. Yeah, we got a Globo. No, of course we do. We need all the help we can get, man. We really do. Alright, with that being said, we finally get Mumbo's help, and we actually get to play as him. Yeah, but I hate to tell you guys this, but Mumbo isn't really that useful in this game. He's basically a, well, he's useful in most cases, but this one, he's not that helpful. So we got to backtrack to where we saw that giant Goliath statue thingy. And by the way, Mumbo can't dive. He can swim, but he can't dive, unfortunately. So, see that huge rock, and then you see that golden Goliath over there. Yeah, basically this is all that Mumbo can do for this world, and basically majority of the game actually. Mumbo Pets, he performs a spell, opens up jiggies or like some other task to help you get another jiggy or something, anything collectible, and that's it. There's nothing more to Mumbo actually, unfortunately. Alright. But it only lasts for like about a minute or so. I'd say about a minute and 10 seconds. So with the Golden Goliath, he's invincible, no life or anything, but like you can't really do that much with them. Just kick, open paths. You can even get these buzzes out of the way, but they unfortunately they do respawn back, so it doesn't matter as much. Alright. I'm hoping I could do this in one run though, because I don't really want to do any more of this. Or rather, should I say, I don't want to do this again, rather. Because, like, there's 2 rooms I need to go to. And then we could grab that. Oh, wow. White Jinjo off the bat. That's very lucky, actually. Alright. So we got that Jiggy. This was what I was talking about. Getting the Golden Goliath over here. I thought I actually had more time than I thought. Alright, so we got that done. Golden Goliath is no longer useful in this world now. Basically, I'm almost done. No, not Alright, so Mumbo Jumbo is all finished for this world, unfortunately, and that was a very short-lived example of what I was talking about. You know, when I was a kid, I was really excited to play as Mumbo Jumbo for the first time. Then you realize he's useless for the most part. So that's it. So every time you want to actually like go back to playing as Banjo-Kazooie, you do have to return back to the designated area. Unlike the first game where like you could just get away with the transformation outside the world, the player actually has to return back to the designated area and actually has to do the thingamabobber. The thingamabobber, what I mean is, well, return back to where you originally swapped characters or transformed. Kind of sucks. So that's it. Another warp pad unlocked, which we definitely do need. Because we can't do anything in here, actually, now that I think about it. Whoops. Can't do that puzzle yet. Alright, so we're going to go back to the world entrance. And actually going to go to the this section here. That's insane that we're lucky that we got a white Jinjo right off the bat. Because there's only one of them. And they don't really appear until mid-game, I think, from my experience. Alright, so we have a edge grip. Come on. Yeah, it's not gonna happen in the first world. Alright, so that completes the white Jinjo. And these Jiggies actually count as the Isle of Hag Jiggies. It's gonna be a little weird on how this game does its Jiggy distribution, but it is what it is. Wait, home? Well, he is single. Or they're single. The gingers don't look that weird in this game. I don't know why. Just the first game, gingers just look really weird to me. Just my personal opinion. Alright, so we got that unlocked. That building that we just kicked the door out of, we will worry about that later. We can't do anything about that at the moment. So I'll have to come back to that area in a minute. But what I want to do is, we're basically going to be playing stealth. Basically, you gotta like be very quiet, otherwise the jade snake will actually eat it. I used to do this jiggy like very late game because I didn't really like being patient. But once you like go down, he spits out and like basically goes back to sleep. So the jade snake actually notices the noise when it comes to like these barking areas. You have to like walk really slowly. That was a bit too fast for him. All right. See what I mean? It's like frickles, dude. That's gonna be hard to do. I used to be able to do this. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just slowly but surely. If you actually hit him, he actually wakes up. There you go, and then he goes back into like internal slumber. It's like we killed him because we took his jiggy. Not really. He just wanted to rest in peace with his gold, which we stole. Because eventually it gets molded. All right, we have another Cheeto page. There are 3 Cheeto pages per world, with the exception of Isle of Hags. Oh boy. You know, it's definitely not easy doing 2 streams at one day. I don't think I'm going to be doing this again. Alright. We have another Globo. So this means this is where we're going to be doing transformations. Alright, guys. So this is Humble Wumba, Native American. Mumbo Jumbo's his rival. If you choose to come here as Mumbo Jumbo, she's gonna like, one, you can't transform. 2, she's gonna like get really angry. But she won't do anything to Mumbo, so. What was that? Alright, let's go. Now the transformations in this game are okay at best, but they're not really that much game breaking. Stony. Now we're gonna be using Stony for quite a bit though. Well, for one, there is something unique about him, but we're gonna save that in a bit. We're gonna go back to the world entrance first, and there are 3 honeycombs per world, unlike Kazooie where there's 2. There's 2 of these. We just gotta collect 1 more, and then that's it for that one. Compound. So here we can interact with these things, because if you try to interact with these things as Banjo-Kazooie, they're gonna speak gibberish. Sun must rise before the moon and star. Second moon and the second sun will then follow. Does that help? Wait, what? Okay, I think so. So to free the capture one, the sun must come before the moon and star. Then a moon. Then a star. No. So moon. No, so the star. So the moon. Sun. Star. Sun. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't remember Tooie's puzzles as well as like the Tooie's. Tooie's puzzles are a lot easier to remember. The sun must rise before the moon and a star. Second moon and the second sun will then follow. Oh, got it. Okay. So basically the sun has to come before the moon. So basically it's this way. Sun, moon, star, sun, and then moon. Right? The sun rises before the moon, followed by a second moon. And then... So the sun, moon, star, a second sun, second star, and a second moon? No. Moon, then sun, that is such a weird puzzle. Sun, or the moon and the star, then a second moon and a second sun will follow. That's weird. I thought I did that. Sun, moon, star, second sun, sun rises before a moon and a star. Then a second sun follows with a second moon. What? I have to Google this because I actually don't remember. Sun, moon, star. Ah, it's ramanized too. Sun, moon, star, moon, sun. Oh, it isn't ramanized. So the sun rises before the moon. Oh, I get it. Okay, we're not going to interact with that creature just yet. Because we don't have the accessible move for it at the moment. So we'll have to come back for it. Alright. Screw that guy. The Stony is so slow, we can't do anything with him right now. Except for one thing. We only need to do one more thing as a Stony for now, for this world. And then we could go back on to like other main object stuff. Yeah, can we play? But this is the first time we've met. Lols? Don't discriminate just because we have a backpack on. Alright, so basically, we're going to be playing a minigame. The kickball. FIFA. It's amateur hour, guys. We can enter the quarterfinals already. Alright. Let's do this. Wow, you call me ugly? Oh, alright, you guys are going down. So basically, grab a ball, press R, whoever has the highest points basically wins. And to slide, we just press X. This is a pretty easy mini game if you know what you're doing. Until we get to the ruthless hours anyways. And a harder difficulty, because these guys normally they would actually like slide like this to steal the ball, but they're amateurs. And there's nothing they can do about it. LOLs. You guys suck. Mm-hmm. Now we go to semis. Let's check that, why not? Alright. Let's do this, guys. They're for calmer angles. Those shorts look stupid. Okay. You just jealous. Alright, so red's basically going to deduct 1 point. They're point deductors, basically. Alright. We're going to steal that. I'm surprised they don't go for a kick motion. Alright. I don't think so, buddy. Really? You're gonna stick your reds up there? Alright, dude. It doesn't matter now. We have this game in the back. So it doesn't matter what they do. Dun, da, 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 da. Very easy. Finals beacon. Finals we shall beat. Alright, let's do this. Alright. I have a very high chance of becoming champion, my friend. Alright, now they're going to introduce bombs. Basically, you hit the guy to stun them. Ah, shoot. I'm actually having a pretty bad game right now. Wow. I'm actually kind of losing right now, so that's not good. That's definitely not good. I'm going to go ahead and decrease this guy's points while I'm at it. Alright, so he's still beating me by 1 point. That's really not good. Unless his teammates really do not like him. Oh shoot, the purple is actually ahead of me right now. Nope, not this game. I came in like 3rd. That's not good. Oh boy. Beauty post Sony win. Oh shoot, I thought I grabbed it. Alright, I'll ignore the bombs, because that's what, like, basically put me to my demise last stream. Or last game. Do what you need to do. Wow, I can't believe they actually override it. Surprised that didn't break. Now we got the upper hand. There you go. I think it depends where the balls are spawning too. This is a pretty fun minigame too. Don't matter, I win. It's a close game too. Cheaty. Alright, we're not doing too bad on time either. Alright, we're gonna go back to the, we're gonna go ahead and transform back. There's nothing else for us to do as a Stony, so... No point of us sticking around as a Stony now. Alright, in we go. Yay! Yeah, doing 2 streams in 1 day, yeah, that's a lot more tiring than I thought. Because we did a 3-hour stream earlier today. And I felt pretty good. The longest I've done in the stream was basically 10 hours with no breaks. Not a good idea, but I did it, so... Oh, wait. Yeah. I want to come in here because there's only one thing we can do in here, actually. And then, that would be that. And then 2 more things I need to do in this particular world. So I don't think I can do anything else. There's one Jiggy I know for sure we can't get right now. We'll have to come back at basically... I think I'll come back for that during the backtracking cleanup. By the way, if you see that Venus flytrap thing, the one that was like kind of lurking, he basically will just pop you all the way back to where you started from, so... Yeah, you can't really get away from this guy. He'll always get you. Okay. That's done, so now we go to the world entry and exit, because I need to go to a few places. We have extra honeycomb piece, we have a Jinjo we need to find, and by the way, an upgrade from the first game, you hold B, and you could do the buzzer thing. Hold it long, and basically you speed up. It takes up more feathers, but it doesn't really matter that much. See, just like that. But I did it a little bit too far, actually. I need to go to where the flies were. But it's a really fast, reliable transportation too. So take that as you will, guys. All right. So we got our last honeycomb piece for this world. Now we got to go to the 2 more sections. Basically 3 Jiggies left that we can collect right now. I think that's our second to last Cheeto page. There is one more Cheeto page we could collect, but I would rather save that for a little bit. So there's that, guys. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. So this is what I mean by worlds interconnecting with each other. We won't be coming to this world like officially until the 5th world. But basically, there's the Target Zan's treasure that we need to collect. But I have a better way of doing this. Ah, Frickles, if you touch like the red stuff too loud, you're gonna get kicked out. There's a way to do it. You could sneak over there if you wanted to. You could like use something else, but I prefer doing it this method because it's just easier for me. And I'm not that worried about lives right now. See, just like that. That's a smooth move right there. Because you can't, you have to leave now. If you went back and actually fell down to where he was, you're basically screwed. So, yeah, guys. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. Because it's easier that way. Alright. He's over there, so this is where we need to go. Question mark. Yeah, this is where we need to go, because we go try to go to the other way. It's basically like locked. So, there's that for you guys. And then brand new to this game, you can view your totals, your items and objects to see how much items you have. And basically your totals of like whatever you just did. So that's what we're looking at right now. We're looking pretty good actually. All right. Is there anything worth around here that I need to collect? Probably not. I don't even know what's over here. Those clapping thingies, man. They really will get you with that. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Alright, so we got your thing. Parse this relic thingy. Yeah, careful in this family game. Don't curse, man. Cursing is really bad. I hope we don't need to go back up there. Aye. Pebble gone. Me in much trouble now. Well, that's her fault, buddy. Can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that, buddy. Oh, it's over there. Lol. So what's the point of entering the dice section? That's weird. Alright. Now we need to go to one more section, and basically we'll be done with Mayahem Temple. I say basically very loosely. Because there's something behind here that is what I was talking about, the Treble Clef Nest. So now we got all 100 notes. We're 20 mighty notes. Alright. So now we basically have to play first person shooter, guys. Heck no. Alright. Let's do this. The art of bird handling. Now I challenge thee to collect your sacred stones. Oh no. Alright, so we're basically collecting stuff again. Okay, these are controls I could get used to. These are information signposts. If you need hints to find something, go right ahead. I don't really need them, so I won't be using them. Alright. I don't have much choice but to keep at it. Okay. So we collect these. Oh my goodness. These dart thingies, they're really gonna kill me, aren't they? I could get killed. I don't really care too much. But the thing is, though, I would rather have all these, like, statues just to get them out of the way. Just easier that way. Alright. Yeah, I don't play FPS games at all, guys, so this is why I'm, like, not that good at them, per se. I'm more into platformers and, like, JRPGs, so if I suck at playing FPS games, guys, it's because you guys know ahead of time. And respawn enemies don't drop their life. How tragic. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and ignore him. Those eggs are actually really helpful. I would just grab them in a bit, though. Huh, no Jinjo, huh? Oh, it's 20 for this one. Interesting. Interessant. Okay, I just need to find a Jinjo. Oh, there's some down here too. No, it's not 20, it's 25. I'm really losing my memory for Banjo Tooie. This is how rusty I am with this. Okay. Because I know there's a Jinjo. There's definitely a Jinjo in this section here. Because that's where the last one would be, if I remember correctly. It's at like at a... Yeah, you hear that help? Alright, so we found a red one. Now I'm gonna go back to that section where it had like those eggs. You know, those unlimited eggs I was talking about earlier. Because they're gonna become really helpful. I can make my way over there. Question mark. Oh my goodness, this is gonna... If I get lost here now, I'm gonna really struggle later game. Alright. Let's go, let's go. Follow you. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. screw off. And basically, you basically have a rapid fire golden eggs. This is exactly what we need. Not really mandatory, but these are going to become really helpful in the upcoming fight. Screw off, tiger. Slightly sacred. I always read that scared when I was a kid, but it's actually slightly sacred. Alright, so Targazan. That's who we're going to be meeting pretty soon. Alright, let's do this, guys. Really sacred. Oh, too easy. Yeah, we'll have the game finished in no time, man. Not so fast. Every world's gonna have a boss, by the way. Spoiler alert. Not easily, eh? A lot of people don't really like this boss fight. I think it's okay. So basically, it's target. It's basically targeting. Can't feel your legs anymore. Get them, you worthless Mongols. And we actually have to kill these Mongols. Alright, that's fine. This is why I mentioned like these eggs are really helpful. Like, I kid you not. Like, we're already making some serious dents with this guy. Despite how much time we had. Yeah, so that's that for that one. There should be one more coming. That's why I don't find Targetzan that difficult. Like, most people, they find him pretty difficult. He's really not. I would say the more annoying thing is, like, when he goes, like, when he shrinks, it becomes a little harder to hit him. Alright, we gotta take cover for this. Oh my goodness. Little muncher. Alright, one more. That was probably the smoothest fight I've ever went against Targetzan. You mean now suffer as I invoke my sacred self-destruct. Again, as long as you take cover, you're good. If you actually die against that explosion, you actually have to refight the boss fight, which we did not want to do. So, there's that. Bom, 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 bom. Alright. Let's get out of here. We don't have anything else to do in this world. What I'm gonna do next is actually unlock the next few worlds. And then we'll make our silo ways to basically unlock them. As soon as I remember how to get out of here. Oh, now I remember why that world took me 2 hours to do. It's because I kept getting lost. That's why. Now I just now remembered. Alright. We out of here, guys. Alright. I can't remember where the Frickles exit is. Jesus, this is pretty bad. Yeah, the thing about me is like, what's hard for me to navigate through is definitely like the corridor is looking exactly the same. I feel like we were just here. Were we just not here? Yeah, I think we were just here. Either way, on the entrance back. Question mark. You know, right when you get lost, like ever so slightly, then somehow you magically came back to the entrance. Yeah, that's just us just now. So, yeah. I could have technically death ward, but that would take a bit longer. Alright, so this is our totals now. Basically. We will need to come back to Mayahem Temple. We could technically 100% it next stream, but I think I'm going to wait until like during the backtrack and cleanup. That's usually what I do in every stream for like Banjo Kazooie is like dedicate the second half of the last world, not post game world, but like the last world, real world, to finishing up the whatchamacallit, the backtracking jiggies to collect, because I think it's just easier to do it that way, more efficient too. All right, let's go ahead and do these Jiggy Wiggy challenges. I would rather get them out of the way now. This is number 2. Alright. Luckily, we don't need to do rotations at all in these main challenges, so that's a good thing. For those who are not good at puzzles. Alright, we're good. So now the Great One will now show you the way. Alright, the mighty Jiggy Wiggy. We got the plateau. That's where we're going to be going next, actually. And then Swar Bash. That's how you unlock it. Alright. You are indeed worthy of the chosen one. You also have enough jiggies to attempt number 3. Yeah, can you like shut up so I can actually do it? Alright. We'll be doing those 2 worlds in the next stream, by the way. If I have the stamina to do 2. I don't think I'm doing 2 streams at all after this. Today is just an exception because I wanted to get Banjo Tooie on the roll. Despite losing a subscriber, but hey, what can you do about it, eh? Alright, got that done. Boy. We now use our magic. Behold, the power of the Jiggy Wiggy. I really wish we could skip these dialogue options for this. There isn't much for me to unlock there, so... Oh my goodness, you guys hear the vibration? It's pretty strong. That's what she said. Man, World 3 is going to be pretty fun to revisit. I am not worthy to do number 4. Come back when we're worthy. Which he knows we will. Short by 3 jiggies, that's not too bad. If you ever wanted to warp back to Jiggy Wiggy, like without coming back here, to backtrack, you can always talk to those like jigsaw puzzle relics, and he'll just like tell you how much you need to unlock the entrance for that particular world, and then you could just warp you there. It's a pretty convenient thing to use. I don't really use it often though. Unless I'm happy to be in the area where it's like really, really close. But in this case, it's not. We will have to backtrack there. Unlock the silo. We need to find jam jars, which is over there. All right, let's go. Learn shooting eggs that crackle and burn. Burn, baby, burn. Have acquired, now I'll teach you how to fire. So you basically press one of the shoulder buttons to like switch eggs. That's another cool thing about Banjo Tooie is like they have elemental eggs. Some have more advantage than others, I'll say that much. Owl of Hags, notes, along with a extra honeycomb piece, which we will use 1 right now actually. Because why not, right? And this is how you get your extra life, by the way. Your like extra honeycomb piece slot to take more damage. No. What's with Rare making their characters have bigger assets than they need to be, man? That's a very rare thing to say, huh? Hornet girl. Lol. For 2 more units of energy. Let's do it. Yeah, let's trade. Big Bear. Yeah, she's definitely not trying to flirt with us. So we have 2 more units. And basically our extra honeycomb pieces. So basically we had 3 more slots we could fill up. It's a little bit more than the first game for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and switch to fire eggs. And then that will grant us to entrance to this. Burn, baby, burn. So we get that out of the way. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time to get used to the controls. And then... yeah, guys. Welcome to Pine Grove, I guess. Collect these notes. And then go to jam jars. Alright. For blasting things, these eggs don't make it close when you fire a grenade. So we now have the grenade eggs and the fire eggs. We don't really need them for the next 2 worlds. Actually, the next world as much. I just wanted to get them out of the way now. Alright. 2 more things I want to do. Actually. So when we go back to the Isle of Hags, you may have noticed there was a trouble cleft up here, right? That's one I wanted to collect. So there's the trouble cleft there. We got that done. There's also one more thing. You may notice there's a deserted area here, right? Come over here. Now you see, of course, you have these clippers blocking our way, of course. Buzz off. Come over here. And then you'll see a hidden. You would normally see a hidden like a N64 cartridge. I don't remember what you get in the XBLA version, but in the N64 version, you would actually find a cartridge that has the ice eggs. Or ice keys, rather, from the first game. And you will not use the ice key until much later in the game, which we'll show that off probably at the end of the game, actually. So that's one thing I wanted to show off. There was another thing I wanted to show off regarding it to a second entrance. Because remember how I said these worlds are all interconnected? There's another way that you can get to the wooden hollow without going through bottles and the silos for whatever reason. Because, believe it or not, we do have some people in this world who would rather take the things the hard way. You come over here. Yeah, you grip edge it. And then that's it. You're at the wooden hollow now. And over here, it's basically secondary entrance. So, kind of useless, but hey, it's there, guys. So we'll call that a stream, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. I know it's a very short stream today, but I wanted to make sure we get the formatting right. So this has been your boy Frosty R&B, the Frostman himself. All I gotta say is stay chilly, keep gaming. We'll see you all in the next one. I think tomorrow's gonna be another stream, but we'll see. You guys have a great day / evening wherever you guys are in the world, and have a great night. Peace out.